In chapter 8, transport and communication, today we will discuss about the railway. Railway have been one of the important mode of transport for the public. Very first, its demerits and demerits. In the merits, this is one of the high speed mode of transport for long distance, and also railway is suitable for bulky and heavy goods. This is one of the cheaper mode of transport as compared to another mode of transport. This journey by railway is safe and comfortable journey, and this is one of the public transport for the public welfare as well. In employment opportunity, railway as a public transport have large potential to generate employment. In the demerits, no doubt it need huge capital investment. So for the poor nation, development of railway is little difficult. This also has lack of flexibility, and railway like road do not provide door to door services and not suitable for hilly regions like roads. This cannot traverse. And one more problem in railway is single track. In one most of the country, Asian, African, this is single track, and lanes are multiple, due to which when our track over, so there is a problem to change to next track. Now it's the rail gauges. In the rail gauges there are four gauges. One is broad gauge, where length of line between railway line is 1.5 meter. Standard gauge, railway line difference is 1.44 meter. Meter gauges is of 1 meter, and narrow gauges, or you can say small gauges, where length of distance between the two railway line is less than 1 meter. In India it is 0.76 meter. Now it's the distribution of railway in the world. Europe, the network of railway is very dense. The total railway line length is 4,40,000 kilometer of railway with double as well as multiple track. Belgium has the highest density of railway network, where 1 kilometer of railway for every 6.5 square kilometer of area. London, Paris, Brussels, Milan, Berlin are the important railhead of Europe. Passenger transport is more important than the freight here, because most of the people use railway as mode of transport, and freight are transported through waterways. London and Paris has important underground railway. There is a Channel Tunnel which is situated between London and Paris. This Channel Tunnel is a underground sea water tunnel, right, which connect the England and France. In Russia, 90% of the railway is in European Russia. Moscow is the rail head of Russia, and in Moscow, underground railway and commuter trains are important. In Russia, this is European Russia, where Moscow is the rail head of that, and there is a one more railway line which connect the Russia's westernmost point, Saint Petersburg, to Vladivostok here in Pacific coast. After Europe, this is North America. In North America, the network of railway is most dense. It accounts 40% of the world total railway, most dense network found in the industrialized and urbanized region of East Central USA and adjoining Canada. Here in North America, railway is used for long distance bulky goods like grain, mineral, timber, machinery, etc. And this is run by public sector, distributed sparsely populated regions of USA. This region of Canada, and this is well connected with eastern part of USA is connected with railway. In the Australia has 40,000 kilometer of railway, out of which 5% is located in New South Wales alone. The West East Australian National Railway line run across the countries from Perth to Sydney. In New Zealand, railway are in the North Island to serve the farming areas of this part. In Australia, here this railway lines connected this southern part and from Perth to here Sydney via Melbourne and this Adelaide. And in New Zealand, this part is the North Island is having most of the railway lines. In South America, though rail network is not dense, but still two reasons. Rail network is dense only in two reasons. One is Pampas of Argentina and coffee producing region of Brazil. Only in South America, Chile is only the country, another country which has little dense network of railway to connect the mining areas. Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela have short single track railway lines here. See, there is only one transcontinental railway line which connect the Buenos Aires in Argentina to Valparaiso near Santiago in Chile. Right, this railway line crosses the Andes through Uspallata Pass. Then it's Asia. In Asia, rail network is most dense in thickly populated parts of China, Japan and India. Due to desert, the eastern part of Asia have least developed network of railway. In Africa, only 40,000 kilometer of railway, out of which South Africa account 18,000 kilometer of railway line due to gold, diamond and copper mining. You can see here, this reason this country of South Africa have most of the railway line, right? And there are important railhead of these regions are, one is Benguela railway line through Angola and Katanga, Zambia copper belt. Another is Tanzania railway, Zambia copper belt to Dar es Salaam, Botswana to Zimbabwe rail link. Blue train also connect the Cape Town to Pretoria in South Africa. This is Zambia-Tanzania railway line which connect the Zambia copper belt. And also Zambia copper belt has one more rail link to this Angola. And this Zambia, Zimbabwe and Botswana is connected with one more railway line. And this Pretoria of South Africa is connected with one of the important railway line through the Cape Town in South Africa. So these are the railway important railway line of the world. Thank you.